Hello, sei Charat. Success starts with an optimistic mindset. We can take our performance to the next level by establishing goals, building confidence, and then facing fears. Let's examine here 5 simple steps to apply this high performance mindset. 1. Use process goals and build your ladder. High performers have a clear dream, and then they use this as a reference to create consistent process goals. There is a book about this in the link here on the screen. Picture your dream as a ladder. Each step of this ladder represents one day, one goal, one specific action. One step is the smallest measurable item you need to go through in the direction of your desired outcome. And you can set really high goals. Just remember, it will take lots of hard training and everyday practice. Practice is really important here. Create measurable and specific goals to track your efficiency. Maybe you will also need to find the top experts to teach you the right techniques and have all the other aspects of your lifestyle aligned to ensure peak performance. Other people tend to set low goals, maybe because they are afraid of failing. Yet, when you set very high goals, you will eventually achieve more than those people who settled for less, and this is dreaming big. So instead of looking at a short ladder, we will picture a very high ladder with many small steps. And whenever things seem too difficult, just break it down into smaller steps and then keep going. Keep going. This is so important. 2. Learn how to respond to failure. The wrong response to failure is to be defeated and then stop moving forward. Negative thinking and failure are really correlated. We need a special type of optimism here because optimism is a general faith. It's not something that we know based on evidence, but rather it's a way to interpret the world around us. What we need is confidence. Confidence is linked to the skills we have in proportion to the challenge ahead. The high-performance mindset is not defeated by negative experiences. The negative outcomes don't cause enough harm to stop us. This is how we're going to respond to failure. We keep going. Keep going. People tend to become what they think of themselves. So, as we work on ourselves to be exceptional, we also develop a high level of confidence in our skills. We trust our skills because we have practiced them. At the same time, we also have the inner peace to accept whatever happens as the outcome. Relinquish control. We do our best and then we accept the results. 3. Employ visualization for motivation. Many people think visualization is simply daydreaming about positive outcomes. However, there is more to it than that. To conquer our fears, it's also important to visualize adversity, setbacks, and this will help the mind to develop a hardness to respond to setbacks with energy and confidence. 2 questions are important. 1. What can go wrong? 2. What will I do in that case? Having said that, we should focus on the positive. We must learn to celebrate and remember the positive experiences and let go the negative ones. Once again, we will not be focused on our failures. Instead, we're going to look at our accomplishments and cherish them. Consistent motivation is essential. We want to keep going. Don't stop. 4. Love what you do. Where can we find the inner strength to keep going? We should love what we do and then find meaning in this. Otherwise, we will not have the fuel to become exceptional or maintain top performance. Keep in mind, there will be plateaus. When our improvement levels off, it is very easy to become frustrated. Maybe in this case, the motivation was not coming from the practice, but rather from the buzz of the victories and improvements. Focus on the practice. Some people even get tired and start to hate what they once loved. When this happens, there are 2 options. You can either renew your lost passion by remembering what you loved first, or you can choose to change your situation entirely and move on to something completely different. 5. Deal with fear. Don't let yourself be scared by new challenges. Instead, prepare to test your limits and create your own reality. If you are afraid, remember it's perfectly natural because nobody likes to lose. Failure is not a fatal tragedy. It is just some natural and expected accident that can be easily corrected with more training. Be careful about learned helplessness, which happens when people just stop trying. These people see failure everywhere and see no point in improving because, well, they are already convinced that failure is the only destination. It seems easier to give up trying. Remember the ideas we saw in this and in the previous videos, then we can see all the changes necessary to remove the mental barriers sabotaging our plans. It's important to bring enthusiasm and passion every day to whatever you decide to do. Success starts with an optimistic mindset. So here's a practical tip. Keep a journal with positive insights. We already talked about this one in the video called 3 Steps to Overcome Difficult Times. You can check it in Arata SE Hello 13.